Hello, my name is Zhatelier, and welcome back for another episode of Valhalla Vanguard in Aurora 4X. And in between the episodes I decided to jump quite a bit of time ahead. We were in December, now in August. There was not really that much happening, just sending the survey ships to overhaul and then go back to researching or surveying and couple minor researches. Oh, well, not necessarily minor, but nothing that allows us to actually redesign anything quite yet. We're getting there, but not quite there yet. But we found another jump point in Alta, which is quite nice information. There's another jump point over there. It's actually rather close to the other jump points. If we have a look at the map data right now, so we know that there's unexplored place in Trut, there's another unexplored in Munin, there's another one in Alta. So at this point it might actually be worth it to build more survey ships, even though they're not going to be all that great. But I think at this point we do need them. So it's going to build another longboat. And it's going to take a while before it's ready. But at the same time, before we get the better engines, it's also going to take a while. So it's a bit of a trade-off there. We'll get another survey ship just so that we can explore more places. I mean, honestly, at this point, if I had 10 survey ships, I could probably keep all of them busy. It would be a lot of micromanaging, that's for sure. And we will be getting another commercial shipyard rather soon. Then we'll start increasing the size of that to 50,000. We'll make that to the tug, or actually, we'll probably assign it as the oilers, but it's going to be producing both of them. And then we can also produce the freighters in there if we want to. And there's a lot of research. I mean, we started researching the fuel efficiency, but it's going to take a while, and we don't really have extra research labs quite yet available. Once we finish off the Ghost Cannon rate of fire, we will probably get at least one of those labs and put it onto the power and propulsion research, because we need to get the better engines as soon as possible. And then the better jump engines and all that. So we got plenty of research to do in that section. And of course the missiles and kinetics is also rather important, but at least once we get the Gauss cannon rate of fire to 3, and if we start researching the velocity, I don't remember. No, not yet. We did queue up quite a bit of research for that. Researcher though, little scientist. So it's gonna be a bit of time before we get that far. But anyway, let's keep on going now. And we've started surveying Alta a little bit, not too much though. There was, oh crap, another survey sensor in Longbow 4 decided to break down. That's not great. But that was the ship that I don't remember if I put that during the previous episode or not, but I just set up to refuel and then go back, because it did have full major supply storage, and there was one more place that I wanted to survey in there. Research completed. That would be... oh, hold on. I think our fleet headquarters doesn't have a staff officer anymore, although I could be wrong. Nope, there is no staff officer. So I'll assign you there. You're only 30 years old, so you can stay at that post for quite a while. And then there's these that will be built soon enough. Right, so we got the visible laser and we started on the turret tracking speed. Excellent. Of course, the lasers will not be as used, or well, they will be used in some of the other ships, but not in the point defense ship anymore. Unlike I originally planned. The reasoning behind that was to try to get the... oh, maintenance... oh, hold on. It's only 55 maintenance supply points. Okay, it wasn't that bad then. Not great, mind you, but not that bad. That was in Axilion, of all ships. I've been a bit of a ship of bad luck. Not the worst luck, but bad luck. Ah, we've found more minerals in Valhalla. Let me actually pause. Well, I don't need to pause. There's 0.6 accessibility to uranium and 0.1 neutronium. So not great. But we got another whaler in Valhalla, so we're gonna have to send that for the whaler squad. What we're gonna do is we're gonna detach, then task groups. We're gonna move to, and then join. There we go, we don't need to worry about that anymore. And actually, if we have a look at the whalers, they currently have a little bit of fuel. 13%, so they have produced about a year's worth of fuel there. It could be better, well actually I don't think it's quite a year, but at the same... Well, I think the fuel production, that's the max that it can produce, and then that's multiplied by the accessibility, and if I remember correctly, Humir 6... Yeah, it has a bit low accessibility. So it's not going to be the best place for it, but that's a place that we can at least get thorium in the system here, so we don't need to worry about too much. And then eventually we'll have other things. And that... Okay, the other whaler has mining bonus of 20%. Which I suppose is a decent one. Ah, slipway added to whalers. Excellent. And I forgot to start building new ones. So let's do that now. Oh, and we got our shipyard here, which doesn't have a name yet, but we can fix that. So let me call oilers and tugs. There we go, and it's increasing the size. Then whalers, we're just gonna build 2 more because we can, and it's not gonna be too expensive. It takes a bit less than a year if you, at least this design, if you have the thorium harvesters produced beforehand. Which we have enough for... I think... We built quite a few. I think we built enough for 10, and we built 2 already, now we're building 2 more, so there's going to be for 6 more, and that does track. Because it takes 14 each, yeah. Right. Now that's sorted out for now. Oh, neutronium has run out in Valhalla. That's not the only thing that run out, so we only have... well, I mean, we ran out of Vendrite not that long ago, and then neutronium now, and corundium we ran out some time ago. Which is a bit of an issue, but at the same time, we still got enough materials. Well, at least the ones that are important. Thorium and uranium. And tritanium is also rather important. The fact that we run out of neutronium is going to be a problem, though. I mean, we are producing a little bit in here, but that is really a little bit, not much, mind you. At the same time, we are... Well, we could easily bring in a bit more mines here if we wanted to. How long until we get the colony ship? It's going to be done in January. So once we get that, we'll assign, well, it will be assigned automatically to the freighters or the second freight group. Then we're going to start bringing in. We can start bringing in mines and colonists in that group then to the Alta B5, which we should probably rename that colony at some point. We got some nice suggestions for the name. I'll hear that, although since there is going to be a bit of a delay, I might come up with the name on my own before the comments, but if there's a good suggestion, I'm willing to change that even after it has been named. So let me know. But let's, in the meanwhile, try to get the colony ship. Now we can start bringing in colonists and mines there, just so that we can get some of the mining going on in there. And Explorer 5 is having a bit of a problem in Valhalla, because we... Oh right, it doesn't have many places to explore anymore. Did it locate... Oh, hold on a minute. So that's Moon 6. 100 million uranium accessibility 0.9. Then a lot of mercasium, vendorite, thorium and gallicite on low accessibilities. That's not... That, uranium is good. Uranium is always good, so let's actually zoom in. And center, so it's going to be a bit hard to see still. There you are. It's going to make another colony there. So that we can then easily take some more minerals into there. or not minerals, ships to bring in mining supplies and such. And honestly, actually, maybe, well, we can do both. We can first take the regular mines, take like, I don't know, 10, 25 or something like that, to the colony at Alta. Then we can take automated mines to one or several places in Valhalla, and we can start mining stuff in there at least. Because there's a lot of good places in here. I might have to look through what would be the best in total. If that doesn't have a huge amount. That does have decent accessibility, but it's only an asteroid, so we can use the asteroid miners there. We don't need to use the automated mines. That has a lot of uranium. And good accessibility on that, but other accessibilities are not great. So I think this might be one of the places that we start mining first. Because it has most minerals, I think, out of all of these. Yeah, it does. And it has very good accessibility. The amount of resources is, well, roughly around the same. Actually, in certain aspects, even better than what we had in Valhalla. So this would be quite ideal for a mining colony. Yeah, we're going to start bringing in automated mines here. We do still have some, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we got another 10 available. So if we brought in 10 mines to the moon number 9 here, we'd be able to produce a lot of minerals with that. Yeah, that is a good plan. Now we just need to colony ship first. I mean, what I could... Oh, running out of things to do, the Explorer 4 here. That is acceptable. I will just assign back to the other way around these. Okay, going. I mean, it will probably run out of fuel even before it gets anywhere. And the whaler number 2 has joined the fleet. Excellent. Oh, hold on. Oh, there's good news. Okay, survey completed in Alta B5. That is the colony, if I'm not mistaken. Additional deposits of neutronium have been found. From 13 million to 33 million, accessibly increased from 0.5 to 0.8. Oh! And then new deposit of corbomite, accessibly 0.1, 11 million of corbomite. And then, as a result of mineral survey, the accessibility of uranium has increased from 0.1 to 1. Holy crap, that's wow. Let's have a look. Okay, oh! Uranium. That is certainly something that we need, and then with the good accessibility to uranium and neutronium, mining in here it starts to look more and more profitable. Right, so we can actually get rid of the team there now, and I believe there were still a couple places in here that we have not done survey. For example, this one. We'll send in the team here. I'm gonna prioritize, well, these 2 scientists that would be useful in other, well, could be useful in other stuff as well, but they are not the primary researchers anyway, so we'll create the team there. Okay, so now definitely once we get the colony ship, we will bring in some mines here to get the mines going, and we'll bring in some extra workers as well, because we can. And then we'll probably get some of the mines in Valhalla. Valhalla A2 Moon 9, or no, A5 Moon 9, I think is where we're gonna bring it. No, it is A2, okay. So it's closer to the center, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, that's pretty good news. Our system survey. Threat has been surveyed. Only 3 points, but that's not too bad, I suppose. So, Explorer 5. Are you out of fuel? No, you got a decent bit of fuel. You don't have too bad. So you're gonna go through the jump point 3, will you? We'll check what we can find through there. And maybe start a little bit on the surveys. Oh, inactive lab, excellent. We're gonna assign that to the power and propulsion to speed up the fuel consumption research, and then the better engines and the jump point or jump engine efficiency and all that. It has a lot of things to research, as well as the actual engines and all. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Right. I did increase the max or the amount of research labs that we are building by another 10 between the episodes, so we will have 40 by the end of that, which again is not the best, but it is enough to get started. I mean, after that, we'll see what the situation is. At that point, we should be getting a decent bit of scrap stuff from, and maybe some research from the precursor ships, if we are able to destroy them. If we're not, then we might have a problem. Might have a bad problem. But anyway, we're getting the commercial shipyard. The fuel refineries are done rather soon. Then the mass drivers are also being built, so that's good. And then I did put in another naval shipyard complex, because we do need to start setting out the shipyard for the missile destroyers, because we still only have the point defense. Getting this slipway there, and we'll probably put in a third slipway there, which is not cheap, but we kind of do need them. I'm gonna quickly go 1 day forward and then go with the auto turns for another 5 days, or well, 5-day increments. Oh, research completed. So we got the Gauss Cannon rate of fire, and we started on the magazine feed system efficiency. And hold on, Explorer 5 plan, not 5, 4 plans of refueling. I suppose that was to be expected. You were a bit far away, weren't you? I'll just give you orders to do a quick overhaul. Yeah, you do need an overhaul. And resupply first and then overhaul. They should be able to get there. And now we can actually get rid of one of the, or transfer one of the research labs to the power and propulsion. And hopefully get this research, I mean, we will get another research lab there in about a year. Actually, the production rate is exactly 1 per year, because we've got that increase there. That's not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all. We are running a bit low on minerals, at least the mining that we can do here, which is why we do want to start transferring some of the mines elsewhere, because we'll be able to get more resources there. Now then, we should be getting the colony ship rather soon. Oh, conditional order, Axelion plans to refuel. You've done a pretty good job here though. There's not that many points to survey here. There's still, what, okay, 9 altogether. It's not too bad. I will give you orders to, well, since you're going to Valhalla, you could use a resupply and an overhaul, and then we'll send you back. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Also, how much do we have? Maintenance capacity is 10,000 tons. It's not too bad, I suppose. And yeah, the fuel refineries will still take a while, but we are producing almost 6 million liters of fuel now per year, which is quite an improvement actually. Of course, the reserves are still going down, but at the same time, we are now producing at least a little bit from the fuel refinery or the fuel harvesters. Once we get enough of those, then we'll be able to offset the loss of thorium and all that. Oh, we got the colony ship now, so the Fraser 2 will have another mission. Actually, what I could do with these, well, maybe it would add a bit extra, but at the same time it would save us some fuel from the colony itself, because we don't have the oilers yet. So what we're going to do is, first of all, load up colonists, load up mine, go through Nostrand, Then go to Alta. Also B5. Unload mine. Unload colonists. Then we need to return. To Humir. And task groups, we are going to refuel at the whalers. Then we're going to repeat this. I think we're going to take up to 10 mines there. So we're going to repeat that 9 times. And then we are going to move to Valhalla. Just so that we have them ready there for next job that they need to do. There we go, so now they have a mission to do. Now we should be hitting the finding the next place rather soon. Crew morale failing. Oh right, yeah, they have been out for a while. Oh, there we go, new system, Alfheim. Right, let's have a look at what we have here. We've got 3 stars. Alfheim C has 2 colonizable planets at least near the center, and then a third one technically, but it's a bit further away. And Alfheim B doesn't have anything. It has few planets, or 2 planets and some moons. And I'm assuming, so that's the C. The B is just orbiting around here. The A, okay. Okay. It's actually not too distant over there, and there's a launch point there. I don't know where's the first one. It's probably around here somewhere. Yeah, it's over there. So those launch points will not be all that useful right now. What I will do, though, is we'll assign the Explorer 5 to do the geological surveys first. And then do the gravitational surveys. I'm going to remove all. Just going to go over there and start from the center. Doesn't have a huge amount of fuel, so it will probably have to run back soon enough. I'm going to quickly jump to the top of the day. And then we can keep on going. Now hopefully we'll find some nice resources here. We might find some surprises as well. Well, we did find some resources there. There's not a huge amount. Also, there was the gas giant there that we explored, and there was some thorium there as well. Not great accessibility, but there's thorium at least. Oh, it's going to the Alfheim Sea on its own already, so good. It's not too far away then. And we finished the fuel refinery. We started working on or building more automated mines. That is excellent. And most of the automated mines will probably go to Valaskjalf. I mean, some will be brought into Alta, but at the same time, Valaskjalf will have a lot of resources to mine, so we need to get a lot of automated mines there. And most of the places are not very colonizable there. But at the same time, it's only 2 jumps away from our capital, so will be relatively easy to get in resources there. Conditional order for Explorer 5, it's going back now, but it did explore the inner system at least already. And then once we send it back, which, let's have a look, can it? It's probably best to have it do the overhaul and all that there. When do we get the next ship? Shouldn't that be in, or next survey ship? That is pretty soon. It's in 2 weeks, roughly speaking. That's pretty good. The commercial shipyard is still going to take a while. We're going to get the mass drivers soon, and then we're going to start getting more construction factories, which we will then transport to Alta B5. Which does have one of the mines already. So we're not producing huge amounts, but we're producing a little bit. A total amount with just one mine is 46. Which is actually a lot better than what over here with 10 mines is 95. So yeah. It's quite a bit of better accessibility there. And the fact that we are producing uridium and uranium here with a lot, and neutronium also is a good accessibility there. That's pretty good. But we are unfortunately out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.